I don't think we're dealing with any bots when it comes down to admiral names yet, or gatekeeping when it comes to admiral names yet, because I don't think they're as popular. So I'm going to say Admiral Bradley right now. But there's honestly 3 admirals that we can be talking about. Ooh, interesting. Okay. This is really interesting that this is hopped out. Oh, goosebumps already. This is really interesting. Hey, Lily. So I was just watching Libby a little bit earlier, and she was looking into the admiral situation also, but from a different angle. And she said something that she has found out that Mark Kelly, the one that they're talking about, you know, recalling and court-martialing, Mark Kelly is a Pisces, or he's some kind of water sign. And so she said that he's likely our King of Cups right now. Remember, I kept asking, like, who's our King of Cups? Who's our King of Cups? And I think there are a few King of Cups that are at play with restoring not just this country, but our global standard. Not just America. Let's put it that way. So Mark Kelly, is the King of Cups, and that's really interesting because this King of Cups just came out on top of this, right? And we're talking about the Admiral. I don't know what his birthday is. I'm gonna have to look it up. But like I said, we're talking about the Admiral. Oh my God, my eye got itchy. And this came out, the 8 of Swords. So y'all know what the 8 of Swords is. This is feeling trapped. This is being imprisoned. This is mental imprisonment, as well as honestly just having your hands tied. And in this case, hey Carly, that would be how Admiral Bradley feels. The thing about this for me, though, is I'm still having a hard time believing these boats are real. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go to Nick's first. MK is too? He's a Pisces. Okay. The Year of the Dragon. Didn't we just have a Year of the Dragon also? Anyway. Oh, here we go. I didn't even see this card. I'm still having a hard time believing those boats are real. So you see this, what's done in the dark, right? So the Moon card came out. That's so interesting that as we're shuffling and talking about Admiral Bradley, that these are the 3 cards that came out. The King of Cups, which could be Kelly, Mark Kelly. Then the 8 of Swords, which is the Admiral feeling his hands are tied. But also, oh, they are. Interesting. Hold on. Let me catch up with TW. I hate that we have to talk in code. Like, oh my God, I hate that we have to talk in code. But again, like I said, things done in the secret. And with this being the major card, this is the biggest part of this message here. Hey, boo. Is that something's not on the up and up. Okay. So here's my thing. Okay. Wait, hold on. Let's go to Nick's first because I want to get it established. Who said that? Who said that? I heard it too. But like I said, Gia. I think it was Gia. If it wasn't Gia, it was somebody around that. That she liked or commented under it or something. It was a video just this week about how there's a possibility, like have people, oh, not Gia. What's her name? Gretchen. I think Gretchen said it. That's not true, Sonny. That's the thing. Because this is okay. We're gonna go to Nick's, right? We're gonna go to Nick's. Welcome back, Sonny, by the way. We're gonna go to Nick's and we're gonna get that out of the way. Because like I said earlier, I had read about it because I'm like, what's the likelihood that I'm persuading my pendulum as opposed to receiving? Hey Venus, we're just gonna start a girl. we were talking about bras, which is why that's pinned, because I need one, you know? Like, I really hate seeing my chest on these videos, so I try to keep the camera up a little bit. but I can't wear wires. But it was Gretchen that said that, I think she either said or heard somebody say or whatever, that the Venezuelan, we'll say Vinny. Let's say Vinny for the guy, okay? That way we can have a code here. That Vinny may be in cahoots with Mandarin. But the thing that throws a wrench in that for me is, ooh, okay. You sent it to my message. I want to see them. But the thing that I can look it up later. What throws a wrench in that for me, and I guess we can look at Venezuela, Vinny also, is that the Nobel Peace Prize lady, right? So the Nobel Peace Prize lady had this call with Homeboy, and we thought, oh my God, thank God she won and not him, right? And then we learn that she's not. Hey, Trista. We learned that she's not, like, you know, on the up and up herself. And so she was like, I wish I could give it to you or something like that. And I was like, that's weird. That's suspicious. And then it occurred to me, like, wait a second. He's trying very hard to depose Mad, you know. He's trying. Girl, talk about a plot twist. Like, I couldn't have written that one. I was like, wait a second. Because, you know, you see the whole phone call of the guy, like, glad to call her and tell her. And she's like, oh my God, what? You know, she's like that. And I'm like, wow, that was really good. And then the next day you learn she was. Okay. So, but Matt, I don't want to call him Maddie because, you know, Maddie's one of our community people. Mad Dog, we'll call him Mad Dog. But Mad Dog stole that from your head whip, right? I was like, wait. So then Mad Dog, I mean, we learned that Mad Dog took the seat from her, right? So, you know, that added to her story. And you're like, oh, this is so good that she's been trying to get the country back and help people and blah, blah, blah. So she gets a little medal rep, you know, like, this is so good. And then, like, you learn she's on a call with him. I was like, why did she take a call with him? And then you hear her saying, I wish I can give it to you. Wait, I thought you were crying and happy they win it. Why would you tell him, I wish I can give it to you? Hold on, you like him? And then I found out, like, she supported him. And I was like, who are you? Like, I felt so hurt. Like, women are not supposed to be evil. I don't know. I know that there people are. But it's just like, this is just supposed to be like this evil man game. But anyway. So then, like, you learn she's not on the up and up. So that's why the thing about Mad Dog being with Mandarin doesn't make sense to me. Because who is Mandarin with then? Is he with the girl? Because I cannot remember her name. It's something about Machado. I don't know her first name. Or is he with the guy? Or does it even matter? Are they both promising him, you know, this oil? And is it even oil? Like, are we really concerned about oil? Because then, you know, and that's one of the things that Libby brought up is she was like looking into the Honduran thing. And she's like, this Honduran thing is about AI, you know? Cash, we read on Cash last time, right? Which was a different reading from the previous time. So the energies really are, you know, like, girl, Carly, like, I can't wait to watch this movie. This is how I get to stay distant. I can't wait to watch this movie. I can't wait to watch this movie. Yeah. All right. So she sees him as he is, and we said that. We said he was one. I strongly get there's three, really. And they're Little Marco, there's Keg's Breath, and then there is him. And Anyway, we gotta go to Nick's first. I want to clear up whether or not these boats are real, and then we can really get into the discussion. I need to find something that I can put my heavy little arm on. Okay. Oops. I'm gonna use my printer. By the way, I should put these in my shopping cart too so you can see it. I love this printer. Anyway, listen, I'm a girl. I love tech. I do all tech. I love tech. Don't buy me flowers. Buy me tech. You know, instead of getting me roses, get me a 2 terabyte hard drive. Mm-hmm. Hey, Skylar. All right, so, ooh, there we go. Let's see if our homeboy will talk to us. You know, he be into the shits, too. He's like, I want to talk about politics. Let's see. You know how I know some of the readers are real? If you pay attention to them, like on here, online, if they take that big old breath, I know they're like sitting into the spirit. Like they're like, I don't know. It just feels like they're expelling. Nope. I'm not doing yes or no questions. But hello. Let's see. But yeah, when they take that expelling breath, it's like, let me get out of the way so that I can get filled with the spirit. Okay. So anyway, let's protection. All right. So hello, Onyx. I think you guys can see it. Hold on. I'll bring you down a little bit, but I don't want you to look at me too much. There we go. There we go. All righty. All right, Onyx, can we ask you some questions? Oh no, I don't need y'all to see my non-swinginess. I mean, yeah. Onyx, can we ask you questions? Oh, that's a nice little yes. All right. So back and forth is yes. Hold on. I feel like we're off center here. So yeah, back and forth is yes. Can you show us your no, please? Hey, Splash Life. Can you show us your no, please? All right, and then no is left to right. Thank you. All right, let's do a baseline question. I'm currently in Miami. Let's get a no. So, am I a Smurf? If he says yes, I'm gonna be mad. Am I a Smurf? Okay, that's no. Hey, Carlos Colon. Yeah, nice swings. I wonder if we can ask a Mom Donnie question, you know? All right, let's get a yes question. Hey, Maddie. Are my political chat friends online with us now? And y'all see that? Yes. All right, my other y'all is tea time political chat. Y'all, if you're trying to do personal questions, please scroll up because that's how you're going to get them, or you're going to get them right here. That's the only way I do personal questions, and I do not use Pendulum with personal questions anyway. So I only use cards for personal question. Cards and intuition. Okay, so thank you for playing with us just now, sir. Now, I want you to, okay, let's do the, what's that law thing when you ask the same question 3 times or something? Let's ask this. Are you going to tell me the truth and only the truth? That's yes. Okay. So will you make sure to tell me the truth and only the truth, not just what I want to hear. Okay, still a big yes. And will you only tell me the truth that is of the light? Yes. Okay, so will you lie to me at all? That's no. Okay, so once again, are you going to tell me the truth of the light? That's yes. Okay, thank you. All right, let's talk about these boats. Has America truly destroyed any Venezuelan boats this summer? Has America truly destroyed any real Venezuelan boats this summer? Please don't tell me what I want to know. Tell me only the truth. That's a no. Y'all see how clear that no is, right? Okay. Okay. Hold on. Let's get the messages back. Girl, me too. Hold on. Let's all right. Let's ask it the way Amy just asked. All right. So, has America, through the Navy, through the SEALs, through any marine operation, through anything, this summer, this fall, this summer/fall, because it was both, have they destroyed any Venezuelan drug runner boats? Again, tell me only the truth. Have they destroyed any real Venezuelan drug runner boats? Any real ones with real human beings on it? Okay, so are all the boats that we saw, I think it's like 20 boats or something, are all the boats that we've seen since the late August/summer, are all those boats that they supposedly blown up in the Caribbean, are those real? Are those boats they supposedly blown up in the Caribbean, are they real boats? Are they real 3D, 4D/boats? Are they real drug runner boats? Hey, girl. Okay. So any of the boats that were part of, what's the operation called? What's the operation? Anybody know what the operation called? Operation Hammer or something? What's the operation called? That way we can just put the operation thing in it. I'm just saying boats, you know? Can somebody look that up real quick? Like, what's the operation called? Operation Southern Hammer, Operation Gladiator Hammer. I don't know. He's so stupid. And I'm specifically saying the country though, because that's the point, right? Southern Spear. Okay, thank you. All right. Is Keg's Breath running? Was Keg's Breath running something this summer/fall called Operation Southern Spear? Was Keg's Breath running something called Operation Southern Spear? Okay. Was the point of Operation Southern Spear to stop drug boats? Was the point of Operation Southern Spear to actually stop drug boats? Was that the real point? Okay, no. That's different. I was expecting you to say yes. Hold on. Let me take this off. All right, my hair looks a hot mess, y'all. Like I said, I slept on it. Okay, Operation Southern Spear. Okay. Did Operation Southern Spear actually stop real drug boats? Did Operation Southern Spear actually stop real drug boats? Again, no. Okay. Did Operation Southern Spear, I think there's one boat that they did. There was one real boat, but they boarded it. Did Operation Southern Spear blow up any boats whatsoever? Any boats? Did they blow up any boats? Any real boats in the Caribbean this fall/summer? Did Operation Southern Spear blow up any real boats this summer? No. So it's consistently being no. Okay. So are Americans, well, is the global world, basically, is the world being lied to about or being deceived about these Venezuelan boat things? Are we being deceived about is that the point? To deceive us into a war? Okay, yes. Is the point of it to put pressure on Mad Dog so we can get the oil? Or put pressure or do a regime change about Mad Dog so we can get the oil? Is that the point? Yes. Does Venezuela know that these boats are not real? Do they know the boats are not real? Okay, so they do know the boats are not real. And so was there a real boat that was boarded by the Navy or Coast Guard? I can't remember which one. But was there a real boat with Venezuelan fishermen that was boarded? Okay, that's consistent with my research as well. There was a real thing. When did they offer us the oil? I'm curious. But like you heard, I don't want to say you heard him say it because I don't believe we've seen him, but you heard him say it because you heard him say it used to be hours or something like that. The Mandarin, even though it wasn't the Mandarin. Jesus. Okay. Right. That's what I heard too, but I don't believe any of this shit. I just don't. Hey Matt. Hey Lotus. Okay. Okay. So has there been any fishermen lives lost or has there been any lives lost in the water on either of these boats due to Operation Southern Spear? Has there been any real lives lost? No. Wait, hold on. Yes. Has someone actually been killed? Wait, hold on. Was this person killed while on a boat? Was this person killed while on a boat? No. Okay, that's a real no. Okay. Was this person killed because they know the truth about the boats? Yes. Who died? Hmm. Mm. Thank you, Carly. Okay. Is Mad Dog working with Mandarin in creating this whole charade? Is Mad Dog working with Mandarin in creating this whole charade? Girl, why that's a big old yes. What guards? Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Wait, why did I say yes? Hold on. Why did I say yes? Wait. Back up. What? Wait. Wait. Hold on. Has Mad Dog been working with Mandarin this whole entire time, this whole fall? Has Mad Dog been working with Mandarin this whole time? Okay, no. Wait, what did you say, Maddie? Okay. But, like, when would you say he was forced to? Okay, hold on. Has he been forced to now work with Mandarin because of the threat of a regime change? Yes. Wait, why are we vibrating? Okay, not totally a yes. Wait, what are you doing? Are you spelling stuff? Don't spell anything, please. What are you doing? Oh, okay. Yeah, the Mad Dog is the dude, the president dude. Hey, pirates. You just did a remove. Maddie, what are you talking about? Oh, you saw them. Okay. What did you just ask? Trafficking in what, though? Okay. Did they start working together after the CIA hit the ground? The operatives? Have they started work? Did they start working together after the operatives? No. Did they start working together before the operatives? Yes. Was it after he found out the Peace Prize woman was working with him? Was it after that? No. I'm so confused. Oh, no, I'm saying as a result of the boats. Um, it's like, I don't know, like, this junk could, like, make you crash out for because you're just like, it's all a game to these people. Like, it's all a game. Like, your life is all a game. But he's, oh, girl, why did I almost say that? I almost said he's dead. Why did I almost say that? Wait a second. Mm. Wait, but he got the ICC, or like he did a human thing on them, didn't he? Didn't he complain about the whole boat? I mean, the whole Seacot thing. Onyx is like, yes. Wait, Onyx, hold on. He can't be dead. I don't think he's dead. Is the orange one already dead? Is he dead? Hold on, I gotta do it where you guys can see it. It didn't say no. Is the orange one already dead? It's like it wants to say yes. It's not saying no. Okay, is he in a death-like state? Is the sky sometimes appearing blue? Does the sky sometimes appear blue? Okay, yes. Are there 7 days a week according to humans? Are there 7 days in a week according to humans? Okay, yes. Do birds fly backwards? Oh, wait, are there birds that can fly backwards? Do birds fly backwards? Girl, I'm checking. There are birds that can fly backwards? Okay. Do birds fly upside down? Okay. Is that a no? Okay. I don't know. Hold on. I'm getting circular. Okay, give me a definite no question. Do helicopters flap their wings? I think I'm asking stupid questions. Okay. Wait, hold on. Is ice perfect for the winter time? Can ice warm you up for the winter time? Okay, like blocks of ice, not those people. Can a block of ice warm you up in the winter? Okay, no. Do dogs drive cars? Okay. Not really. So no. Is the Mandarin dead? Am I being blocked from knowing what's happening? It's not Sunday for me. Well, let's see. Is today Sunday? In the Gregorian calendar. Is today Sunday? Okay, let's try something else. Do I have long fingernails? Okay, that's a no, because I bite my nails. Yeah, let me try that. What are you getting, Maddie? Let me try cleansing, because we have been traveling. Okay, you gotta know. What about coma? Coma or like dementia slip? Because I don't feel his energy. I haven't felt his energy since he disappeared. I felt it really like faint, but not threatening. Hey, Sassy Pasha. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to take, like, I really don't have nails. So I'm like, yes, we are, Trista. I'm trying to take the wax off so I can use the lighter and not get wax on my lighter. What is episode? Are you getting dementia? Are you getting coma? Are you getting stroke? It's something brain. Okay. This fan is going. I need to get that bell. Sorry. I hate when you take a breath and then like a bunch of mucus go in your mouth. If you can get yours working, girl. Listen, I'm all for friends doing readings at the same time. I'm just like making smoke 3 times. Medical episode, not coma. I don't know. Like, I pay attention to my Freudian slips, so it's like, wait, why did I say that? You know what I mean? Amy, like while I was talking, I don't know if you caught that part, but while I was talking, oh, you're taking a spiritual bath. Awesome. I was about to slip up and say homeboy's dead because we were talking, about Mad Dog. And what were we saying about Mad Dog? We were saying something about like, did they make a deal or something like that? And I'm like, no, he's not making a deal with him because he's dead. And I was like, wait, I can't say that because I don't think he is. But wait, is he? Or is he almost like, I don't know. But I know that I don't feel anxious about him, and I haven't since September. Well, late August. You got a yes. Is it like brain dead? Okay. I gotta turn this fan down. It keeps blowing out my thing. Look, I got on my moon pants. My moon and my stores. Okay. Like, did y'all see that picture that Tim... Okay, let me show you. If I can remember how to do this. Where's my palm? Show me the palm. Show me the money. Okay, so this is my palm. And we're going to go find the picture. Did y'all see this picture? That Tim Miller posted, the guy from Bulwark. He posted this like a day or 2 ago. Have y'all seen that picture? Okay. But the thing with that picture is I'm a little... Listen, at this point, I'm full conspiracy theorist at this point. Like, I just am. Exactly, Carly. 1, why would it be leaked? Okay. And then 2, look at this. I fell asleep wrong. I was supposed to be braiding my hair, but I realized I can't braid, so now I'm going to take it down again. And I don't know. We're going to try something. I'll try braiding again. It's not even they said in a 4-hour thing today, conference or something that he was falling asleep. And I got to check that out because I haven't seen it because I don't like watch videos all the time. I try to watch other people. But I do want to check that out to see if it is AI. Because that's all I check for. I check for AI. Yes. Because it's coming to me as if it's fake, right? And then on top of that, I don't know when this was, right? I'm going to put it back up. I don't know when this picture took place because you see that doctor in the background, by the way? Why are they standing outside of his window, outside of the window? Do you see that doctor? And then on top of that, hold on. Then on top of that, like, who wears pins on their sleeve? This doctor is wearing pins on their sleeve. Stop bouncing. Thank you. Okay. The other thing about it is, like I watched that guy who makes the masks, and his masks have that big old black hole for the mouth. And then you see like his, I don't know. But this was supposedly sent to Tim by a listener, which feels like that's wrong. Because why would a listener send you to, yeah, his eyes are closed, but the doctor has the pins on his sleeve. And I don't understand that, because wouldn't it be, and then the doctor's standing behind him in the, like, something's wrong with this picture, basically. However, it made me question if he is doing the different events that we saw and talked about, but they're putting the AI over it. Because have y'all seen J. Megan talking about this, right? Have you seen her talking about this particular incident with the Navy SEAL, not Navy SEAL, what do people call it? National Guard people, right? Have you seen this? I shared this video earlier, but she talks about how this video was overlaid with AI. Because, and look, y'all, they're doing that whole thing in a phone thing, right? Which is really weird because this guy's phone doesn't have this bus. Do y'all see? Hold on. Do y'all see how fuzzy that bus stop is? Will you stop bouncing? Like, how do I make the thing stop bouncing? Do y'all see how fuzzy? Oh my God. Stop bouncing. Okay. And then this person here is too fuzzy. And then you can go, okay, that's just the camera, right? All right, cool. We can say that. But look at that face over there. The face is like missing. That's supposed to be the other CPR all the way over. Yeah, and the fact that they search history. And I'm like, that man looks like Charlie in the background. But this guy is going to go give CPR. Why is he going to go give CPR if you already have rescue on hand? You know what I mean? The guy in the gray shirt. And so you see the guy in the gray shirt giving CPR. But look at his face. He's super fuzzy. And like on one hand, it's like, oh, it must be a camera blur. But guess what? The rest of this is not that fuzzy except for the tag on that truck in the front, right? Obviously, her hand is fuzzy because I caught it mid whatever. But if you see the cone, it has a halo and everything too. You see the tree, it has the mess up blur in the branches. So she was talking about how this is AI overlaid over a real thing. I can't do any close-ups because I don't know how to use this shit. I really don't. But if you want, send me a message and I'll respond with these pictures. Or just go on J. Megan's. Go on J. Megan's thing, her profile. It's called Pink Panda. Wait, I forgot what it's called. Is it Pink J Panda? Pink Panda? Yeah, and that's the other thing is like, you know, I know it's kind of wintry, but everything is like gray. It's weird. Like all the, stop bouncing. Okay, all this thing is gray, But then she also, yeah, y'all go to her thing. That's the best. That's your best bet. But the other thing she points out is the truck. Like I told you, you look for AI tells. And so this truck is supposed to be from KCW Technology. Like supposedly they were doing work. But if you notice this truck, so there is, and on top of that, look at that man's foot. So there's a foot that's messed up because AI messes up, appendages. So there's a foot that's messed up. It doesn't look like the other boot. It looks like, just something it's supposed to be, right? So you see the sign for KCW on this truck, but it's missing something that you see later. It's missing the F-350, but this isn't even F-350. This is AI flubbing up, because if you look at the sign, you can't even read the sign correctly. And it's not because it's out of, sharpness or whatever, focus, but because these letters literally are just supposed to look like the word technologies, but that's definitely not technologies. So this is definitely AI overlaid onto this video. So I don't know if this video that got posted by this influencer or whoever is supposed to be a real video or if it's supposed to be an AI video, because they are planting people on social media. So you have these trucks and then you don't have these trucks. You have this guy doing CPR. And then all of a sudden, and you see this truck right here, the KW truck is right here. You see there's a bus thing. You see glass all over. I think she said this was really from, I think this particular picture. Oh no, I don't know. It might have been from, like, because she goes to Google Earth or search or whatever to see what the real area is supposed to look like. With the broken glass on the bus thing, like this feels like it's a real picture. And I don't think these people are doing CPR over there. I don't know. But if you notice where this truck is, right, you see that curb, like right there, the walkway is right there. And there's a black truck, but it's missing the other truck that was directly in front of it. And you see how far back this is from the bus stop and from the curb. And it's missing a cone. So how is all of this part of one video with all this mess up? And then you see the company she points this out to is the company. You see how it's a Middle Eastern company and the letters are really, really, really thick, right? But when you go to Google Earth or whatever, this is what the letters really look like, right? And then you see in their reflection, the building 888, right? So the building 888 is actually this building, right? But then when you go back and you look at this right here, they made the door that building. So they have repositioned where things take place, and they made sure, for hate reasons, you can see Middle Eastern words because this is supposed to be a Middle Eastern man, it's just crazy because you see the reflection there, and it's not supposed to be a reflection because it's literally right next door to it. So why would it be reflecting into the thing? And then, and then you saw ABC footage. She went and found an unedited footage. So then she was talking about I forget which one is supposed to be from the AI video. I think this one up top is from the AI video. One of these is from the AI video, but it's supposed to be the same exact area. And if you look, it's completely different. The water fountain hose hydrant thing has a pole next to it, and yet there's no pole in the real picture. Well, whichever is whichever. I forget which is which. Because here you got that Middle Eastern man. Oh, that's doing the shooting. So no. Yeah, this isn't real. The bottom one's not real or something like that. But the pots look like that, and the water hydrant looks like that. And then I guess he's supposed to be shooting because it looks like there's a gun in his hand. I think that's supposed to be our guy because you got the National Guard guys walking by. So, and you see he's standing right on the other side of the busway. And again, you got the lebed blah, blah, blah to make sure that you see it very clearly that, it's Middle Eastern. But this is what it really looks like. You can't even see, because at the top is what it really looks like. You can't even see the building. Yeah, her name is J. Megan. It's something about Pink Panda 1 or something like that. I think I'm missing a word. but you'll find her. She's easy to find. You can watch this video on there. But the bottom one is the AI, nerdy pink panda one. There, thank you. So the bottom one is the AI one. The top one is what it really looks like on Google Earth. So you see they put these trees there. There's no tree there. They add this pole there. There's no pole there. They made sure you have the Middle Eastern restaurant clearly visible. There's no Middle Eastern restaurant clearly visible from Google Earth. So they did all of this to paint a narrative that isn't true. So that was, I bring that up because what if he really is doing things and then they just go over and overlay the AI version of him? Because every version of him looks different. Every single version of him looks different, but none of them looks like this. You're not allowed to be outside without your cover on. Okay. So yeah, so none of these pictures look like this. You see how like really bloated and how his, it's really gross. So nothing looks like that. Everything looks like, first of all, let me pause while I'm looking at this picture. Do you see how these two people look exactly alike? They look exactly alike, Katie and Steven. She's just brown, he's just white. She's just female, he's just queen. But they look, like when they talk, they look exactly alike. Oh, he should have been wearing a cap or a helmet. Oh, that's what you mean. Oh, okay, yeah, he don't have anything on top of his head. And, and the other thing I noticed with this, y'all have to go to her page because I don't know why I can't stop shaking. But the other thing too is like his foot looks weird. Anyway, everything is AI, y'all. That's all I'm trying to tell you. Everything is AI until it's not. Like you have to prove to me it's not AI. Sorry, wrong. I'm trying to find, hold on. I'm trying to find a picture of him healthy, the way he looks healthy. See, we saw this picture before, how he looks really healthy there. And then his hair looks a hot ass mess. Yeah, his foot's weird. Okay, so this is supposed to be the picture that he took with the Honduran guy he just let out. The Honduran guy who like did like $200 million of drugs or whatever, and who said he doesn't care if he like pumps Americans full of drugs. He lets him out with a pardon. And I don't understand that if he's not well. So who's actually doing the pardoning? But if you look at this picture, yeah, you saw that, right? I don't know how to make it bigger. You guys are going to have to look for it. But if you look at this picture, you can't even see his hair right. His hair is smeared. It's not even, it has no texture whatsoever. His hair is smeared. His outline is completely blurred. If you like really zoom in, and I can't do that right now. It's not right. And then you see how healthy he looks compared to the other one. So you see like the hair looks different. It's a different color and it's like a helmet or something. It does this weird thing over his ear. It's not even correct. And then when you zoom in on this guy's buttons, the short guy, his buttons are AI. They're blurred. They're not easy to see. And then he's always in this doggone blue suit. It's weird. It's just all weird. So one of the reasons why we're going to read on the Admiral tonight, right, is this. So this is the Admiral who was there when these things were taking place. This is Alvin Halsey. So he is the Admiral that was there for the first boat, the second boat, aka like, we know they didn't happen. He quits a year into his tenure. It's supposed to be a 3-year tenure. He quits in October. Then there's another, wait, hold on. Before I get off of that, he's the one who's overseeing the U.S. Southern Command. So he's the one who's overseeing what would have been Operation, whatever that shit was called. Okay? And it says, the news comes just days after the U.S. conducted its 5th known strike on a boat alleged to be trafficking drugs off the coast of Venezuela, killing 6 people. How are you saying this live is pre-recorded and not real time? Are you serious? TikTok is killing me, bro. How are you giving me a restriction? Oh my God. Anytime we start talking about real stuff. Okay. Anyway, that's the first guy. He actually had a lot of tensions with Heg's breath. That's the first guy. And then it said here, this was way back in October, where it said that Mandarin is the one who ordered the series of deadly thingies, right? So it is him who said that he ordered it. The other thing here is that just before Halsey stepped down, the Pentagon chief, which is Heg's breath, fired Navy Chief of Staff John Harrison, which also coincided with 2 more military retirements from Brian Fenton, who was head of the U.S. Special Operations Command, and General Thomas Bussier, who was a top Air Force commander. All these people would have been on top of Bradley at the time this boat thing happened. So why are they throwing Bradley under the bus when he's not the one who would have made the call? Because there were other people on top of him. Unless I don't understand military at all, which could possibly be true because, I've never done it. But what I'm considering is the fact that there was one guy who had a job over the Caribbean thing. He quits, but he quits in October. And then there's another guy who Bradley takes his job, but that didn't happen again until October. So it's not that he was promoted into it because he listened and did the thing. It's because these 2 people quit. And why did they quit? Possibly because they didn't want to lie. You see, Bradley doesn't assume the command until October 3rd. So if he didn't assume command until October 3rd, how is he the one who gives the order? I don't understand. Am I misunderstanding how this works? Because I get it. He was joint command something, blah, blah, blah. But he had 2 people over him who would have been more, you know what I mean? See, he was joint special command, Jace, whatever. He was that, right? So of course he had command. So he could issue a command, but would he have issued that kind of command when there were 2 more people over him for that? I don't think so. But I could be wrong because I don't understand the military. But he wasn't head of Southern Command until after October. Halsey was over it. So how would Bradley have been the one to make the call if it was real? Because let's not forget that part. Y'all explain it to me. Right? Worst bad guys ever. That needs to be a movie line when we do this movie. Worst bad guys ever. Because how does that work? See, look, he couldn't have if he hadn't assumed his duties. He did not assume his duties. So if he was not the one in command, how could he have been the one to issue the command? You get what I'm saying? Like, how stupid are we supposed to be? This is what I don't understand. How stupid are we supposed to be that you go, well, Bradley did it. And I'm like, wait a second, Bradley? That's not the name I remember. And then somebody else brought it up in the comments and was like, but he didn't get in that position until I was like, oh. And so then I went and did my research and I was going to make a whole video on it. And then we were traveling, so I didn't make it. Okay, hold on. You told me how it can be done. Hold on. How far up I gotta go? How far up I gotta go? Let's see. He's just a gargoyle. Oh, I meant to get the gargoyle picture because that picture is hilarious. Wait, I think I downloaded it. I don't know. Yeah, the foot disappeared in that picture. Miller. this is why I think they're going to be able to get rid of the entire thing. It's because they're going to find out that we are weekend at Bernie. And if we're weekend at Bernie, that means that you have illegally signed for him. You have illegally issued orders for him. You have committed treason, high acts of crime, or whatever that thing is. Not just impeachable, but if this was 100 years ago, you wouldn't be breathing afterwards. Like, that's what happened. And that's how I think we're going to be able to get rid of the whole entire thing, because obviously Fancy Pants is in on it too, because he's preparing to go up in place. He's like, put me in, coach. He's the one sending people to Ukraine to have conversations. We didn't hear about Mandarin sending anybody. It's just weird. It's weird. And I think that's how we're going to be able to clean house. And I do think we still can do it really fast this month. And we'll look at it. We'll look at it. Yeah. Hold on. Okay. Wait. So we were talking about, you watched the live with ABC. There is no live. That's the thing. I don't even believe lives anymore. Because I know that lives can be pre-recorded. So I don't even believe a live anymore. And like, for me, it's like, did it really happen? That's the other part that I need to know, is, did it really happen? Because where are the other people's videos? It's like the thing with Kirk. Did it even happen? It's like the thing with Butler. Did it even happen? Why do we not have other directions? Like, people go to Beyonce, and I can see Beyonce from every different profile, like every different angle. Why am I not getting this? Everybody always has a phone out. And if one guy shoots one person, you're definitely going to at least record him doing the second one. Right? Yeah. So y'all check out J Megan's page. I've been told you to do that. She's been going over the emails and stuff, but she breaks that down, and I'm like, finally, somebody else is talking about AI. Like, God, people, they're really effing up. You're not allowed to be outside without your cover on. Okay. Creepy photo. Should be wearing a cap or a helmet. He's just a gargoyle. They're both ick. His foot disappeared. Okay, bottle in the mouth. I'm trying to catch where I missed it, Venus. I watched something yesterday. I couldn't figure out why his hair looked so good. Oh yeah, there was another thing, and I was like, damn, his hair looks like he had a Head and Shoulders commercial or a Pantene commercial. It was like shiny, and it was not that ugly orange color. It was like, every time you see him, he looks different. That's weird, because we see him several times a day, right? Okay. No, when I saw his hair looking really good, it was this little, the little bird feather part. Okay. Listen, I did a video about April or May where I put the picture of Wizard of Oz when Toto went and pulled the curtain from behind. I'm like, this feels like Oz. And guess what? It's been Oz ever since. And I've got to learn to trust my intuition, as do y'all. Trust your intuition, because you're right. Okay, couldn't have if he didn't assume his duties. Keg's breath gave the command. But there was no command. That's the thing too, Sonny. Like, that's the other part. See, here's the thing. Okay, y'all remember how we were talking about Mexico? How Mexico said they had got the Colombian guy, right? Mexico said that they saved the Colombian guy from one of the little shippy things, right? And so then America was like, give him back to us. And Mexico's like, no. And then after that, Colombia filed for the human rights violation stuff, right? So when we were talking about it, we were talking about how if it's not real, and y'all, when I do this pendulum, or even just like lean into my own intuition, it's never real. I never feel the realness of it. Like, it's AI. Like, if you listen, look at these boats one more time. We're going to do this hand thing again. I'm going to show you these boats one more time, because a lot of y'all are new to me. Or you're like, this girl is insane. No, the world is insane. I'm the smart one. That sounds funny saying it, but it's the truth. The world is insane. Hold on. Let me find this damn picture. How many pictures did I put in this phone? Oh, that's funny. That's going to be in my recording, what I just did. Hold on. I know I didn't delete the boat picture. Unfortunately, my daughter's cloud pictures go into my thing as well. I see Quiet Piggy, and then I see her, and then I see her. Wait, when did I do this reading with you? Did I delete the boat pic? I think this thing just be deciding which picture it wants to show. Because I don't remember deleting the boat picture. And then it's going far back. That reading was before I left for Tennessee. So I don't know. It just disappears. Oh, hold on. I can look this way. Give me 1 second. The boat picture did disappear. Because that's when I did my hair. How did the boat picture just disappear off my phone? That's weird. That's suspicious. Okay. Let me see if I can go in trash real quick, because I don't think I trashed it. And I cannot. All right. Anyway, if I find it, I will probably just share it to my page, because I did have it and it's missing. And I know I showed it to you guys. Anyway, so I'm just going to skip it. But there's a picture of the boats. I'll see if I can find it. Oh, it's in my screen. Wait, it should be in my screenshots. Let me look at my screenshots one time. Because I did. I screenshot it off of somebody's video. No, this is J Megan. Ghost in the Machine. Oh, there it is. Boom. There it is. Okay. So y'all see those boats? You can look up this article if you want to, just to verify everything I'm saying. This is, oh, that's the other part. Is like, if y'all notice, it's Washington Post and Wall Street Journal. They're the ones reporting. Washington Post is owned by Bezos. Wall Street Journal, I forget who that's owned by. Is that Murdoch? I think. I'm not sure. But if they're now being allowed to say stuff, you know it's a hit, right? Anyway, because you see how they're going really hard on this. They're the ones who broke this news. And this is, okay, so to get back to the Mexican thing I was talking about. When they're like, we want that Mexican guy who supposedly I got it, y'all. I got what happened. But anyway, y'all see these boats? They're so fake looking. They're all so fake. We have this high-tech equipment. Why doesn't it look better? Why doesn't it look clearer? Anyway, I got it. My hair looks a hot mess. And my replay is going to look terrible. For anybody who wants to know where replays go, they go to my Tubi place. My Tubi place by the name of Lean Into the Spirit. That is where they go. And thank you guys so much for supporting my goals with the gifts and the likes and the shares and all those kinds of things, because I'm not doing personal readings right now, and so I'm not making money. And that's a difficult thing, but I like these better. Anyway, so to get back to Mexico, this is what happened. Mexico said that they found the guy hanging out on the side of the boat, right? They just found him drifting on the side of the boat and they rescued him, right? Why is that the same exact story that Washington Post released? You know what they're doing, right? Okay. Because This government, look at this shit. Oh, yeah. And I can't undo it. Okay, anyway, because this government is not able to say, liar, liar, pants on fire, you don't have our person. Because then it go, how are you going to tell me I don't have your person? I definitely have your person. No, you don't. Yes, I do. No, you don't, because it's not real. Oh, what do you mean it's not real? You know, like they can't admit to lying, right? So if they can't admit to lying, they can't. So you can make up any story and make it worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. Can you imagine how petty Bezos has to be right now? Because they're the ones who broke the story. The Washington Post. It has to be him working with Murdoch. They've pissed off they've pissed off the oligarchs so bad. Aww. They pissed off the oligarchs so bad that now they're coming after them. Girls, ladies, men, gentlemen, and everybody in between. This shit is so good. Because, again, assuming that all of this shit is AI and none of it's real, I can make up any story I want to. Because you notice the story gets worse and worse, right? Every time we hear it. First, it's, hold on, I saw an eye booger. Okay. This is real life, okay? For those of you watching the replay, think about it. If you want to get rid of somebody, you're going to say that they called the command, and then you're going to take a story that they could not go against, right? Mexico said, we found that person. He was hanging off the side of the boat. We're going to help him, blah, 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 blah. Then Colombia files a human rights violation charge, right? You can't say it didn't happen because you've been lying and saying it's happening, right? Because we're big and bad. We kill everybody. Okay. So then you piss off the oligarchs enough, they get together and they go, you know what we're going to do? We're going to get them out. How are we going to do it? We're going to use the same story from Mexico, but we're going to make it worse. So there are two people who were surviving, and what did they do? Oh, they did a second strike. Oh, who called it? Let's just say Pentagon Pete called it, right? Okay. So if you're going to say Pentagon Pete called it, now that man is sweating alcohol. So he's going to throw somebody else under there. You're going to throw somebody else under it, but you made them sign an NDA? Why would they have to sign an NDA if they already got oaths to deal with? Why would they not be able to talk to the public? Why would they not be able to talk about the things that they're doing if that's already part of their oath? Like, that's already part of what they do. Like, they cannot do things without your permission, which is just very cultish of the military, but whatever. But it is what it is, right? So why would you have them sign an NDA? Unless you're doing some shit that you really don't want to get out. So think about it. So now you're like, okay, there are two people dangling on the side of the boat. And then they said, kill them. And you got to go, yeah, I said, kill them all. Wait, what? And now you got KKK trying to figure out how to say it. Then you got Trump saying, I didn't do it. Pete did it. And then you got Pete saying, I didn't do it. Bradley did it. And Bradley is like, but I wasn't there. Bradley finna sing. When I tell y'all, we are in the rainforest. We are in the movie Rio, where they're going to start singing and whistling and dancing. Drop it, drop it, drop it. Look, like, that's what we in. Hold on. I got to catch up because there's 55 messages I haven't seen. Hold on. MSN has the pictures from today. Okay. Aren't MAGA. Okay. Okay, Venus. I done scrolled up, child. And I don't see how y'all said it could be done. I missed it. Every accusation is confusion. That's what they're worried about. Oh, damn it. I missed everything. Scroll back up. Okay, gargoyle, ick, foot disappearing. I scrolled up too far. We're not MAGA. They're worried about Joe's orders. His sister-in-law, JK, has been in on those talks. Yep. Citrus, hedge under the bus. Yep. Hey, boo. Hey, pretty girl. Where are the independent? Exactly. Where are the independent people? Where are they? Yes. Why did no one else? Where? like you're on a college campus, you know they were recording. So did it really happen? Or did you come confiscate the camera? Like what really happened? The only reason ABC was there early is a news anchor nephew was on the way to the station. I don't know, Amy. That sounds like a lie. That sounds like a setup. Fan status is frozen. Oh, okay. Yeah, and something with his nose today. Someone must wash the wig. Okay, his nose was different. Okay. Oh, you have an AI picture like that, Karma? Alrighty, cool. Maddie says, oh no. Carly laughed at Maddie. What did Maddie say? Oh no, I missed it. Oh, washed his hair. Wait, wash the rug? Oh, wash the wig. Okay. A comment about the secret person running things behind camera. Okay, I missed that. Oh yeah. Okay, I got it. Is it in video? What's in video? I don't know. Ask the question again fully though. Yeah, that's crazy too. Murdoch. It is Murdoch. Murdoch is part of the birthday book hit. Murdoch is why we're still talking about Jeffrey. Because, okay, I don't know if y'all remember, but in June and in July, Fancy Pants went and visited Butte, Montana, where Murdoch was, and the first time where Peter Cottontail was. Why are you going to go visit these billionaires? And then Mandarin didn't even know about these visits, by the way. These were secret visits because the first time he was going was supposed to be for some puppy convention. Some puppy like thing, like the lie they told about why they went to Greenland, like something like that. But anyway, this thing is driving me nuts. I would rather have a clip than to have this thing looking like alfalfa. Alfalfa. Okay, anyway. Oh, Murdoch owns the Wall Street Journal. Makes sense. I think Murdoch and Bezos are, let's go get them. You know what I mean? So, okay. So, Fancy Pants and Murdoch, they met in June. And then they met again in July. And people were like, oh, he just went to get ahead of it to try to ask him not to run it. I was like, no. He went to find out what they're going to do because he's been trying to get, Peter's been trying to get him in place. So Peter don't give a damn about the GOP wanting 10 years. Peter don't give a shit about that. Peter got things he wants to do. So, they've been trying to put Fancy Pants in there too. But then the birthday book did not tank him. But you saw it unraveled the heck out of him. He's like, why are you guys talking about this? You're so stupid, blah, 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 right? So it unraveled him. And honestly, I think that's what helped put him in his situation that he's in. Clock it. So anyway, all of a sudden, different people are talking about that book. That's only because Murdoch gave the blessing. And I already have a video on this months ago talking about, I think we're about to watch a media hit. And we did, because Jeffrey has not left the building since. We've been talking about him since, and it's just been ramping. But now we're starting to quiet down because supposedly he said that we can look at these files. So what's the next thing? Oh, let's backtrack to 3 months ago and talk about that first boat. Why are we talking about the first boat, not the second or the third or whatever? Because you can make up a story that they can't say didn't happen. Because they can't say it didn't happen. Know what I mean? You can't say, no, it didn't happen. Okay, so anyway, Murdoch. Have you noticed how new the boats look? That too. And stuff in sources, and it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. And it's like they just keep making the story, embellishing the heck out of the story. So now it's like Pete's like, I didn't do it. Bradley did it. You think Bradley finna let you court-martial him for this? Because people who really in the military, they know this the shits. You don't want to have gone down for no quarter or whatever. You don't want the international community coming after you because you can't be bouncing back from that. That's not being an American. America, we like criminals. We give them the highest position in the land. We let them be CEOs of businesses, of companies. We let them be principals. We let them be bishops. We let them be police chiefs. You know, we like criminals as long as they're not black. Ah. Okay, hold on. So college kids. Yeah, so you're at college and nobody's posting this video? I'm perplexed. I'm perplexed. And even if they're not, let's say you came and got their phones. Did anybody say they stole our phones? I'm perplexed. I am so perplexed. $300 million lawsuit that named him running. Oh, first of all, I mean, I think we should all know that they are partners. Like I've been saying, I'm like, they're really partners. Like, wait, check what invite? Oh, was somebody trying to, I don't know. Okay. Listen, Amy, I think he is chilling. I really think he's chilling. Thank you so much, fat girl. PHAT, pretty hot and tempting. It is a high school production. Okay. Oh yeah. And the email dump. First of all, what people forget is that 1,000 emails were hacked like back in September. First of all, and people have been looking into that in the first place. And they weren't just hacked and leaked. Like, I don't believe in leaks. I truly believe in well-positioned, intentional things. Planning. You know how we just said that homeboy is sitting back laughing. He is sitting back with the world in his hands, looking at all the chaos he has caused. Homeboy is chilling. Homeboy is chilling. It is. It's all a setup. I'm telling you, it's a straight up takedown. Takedown. Listen, if he don't already have a ha 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 ha, he definitely going to after they whisper in his ear, they're coming for you. They should get a little girl from a movie. They're back. Okay, you didn't get a chance to read what? What got filed? Oh, the lawsuit. Okay. Thank y'all for the compliments, but no, my hair was sticking up. I can't do that. I look back at those replays like, nobody told me. Nobody told me. Like, I already know about this little stain right here, but whatever. Okay. Yeah, half of the emails weren't new. Oh, you got your deck. All right, awesome. I love this deck. Y'all see how weathered it is? Thank God I have another one. I was going to do a contest with it, but I was like, yeah, no, I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep that. Are we ever going to see him again? I don't know. We'll see. He had it coming. Hey, girl. Hey, Kirkia. Okay. Y'all, did we even read anything yet? Okay, let's go to the Admiral. What is Admiral Bradley? Girl, I know he was like Tylenol. Keep my name out your mouth. Okay. Yeah, we had himself to blame. If I was wearing a bra, I'd do it, but I'm not, so I'm holding them down. If anybody's wondering why there's a bra in our shopping cart today, it is because we were talking about perimenopause and swinging things. Okay, we're having a great conversation. I love talking to you guys. Okay, let me make sure that I have added these cards so that you guys see the cards that we are dealing with today. Oh my God. Y'all, I was in a debate today. I wished I had my Constitution. Not today, over this weekend. I was like, I don't have my Constitution. I left it at home. So definitely get one and put it in your purse or in your pocket so that you can argue people word for word, verbatim. He had it coming. Now y'all got the song stuck in my head. Alrighty. I'm trying to make sure our cards are up there. Okay, I think they're up. Oh, I gotta get these inner child cards before they're gone. I want those so bad. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking through my showcase. Breakdown, breakdown. Oh, now it's stuck in my head. Y'all get a lot of things stuck in my head. Okay. They have these cards called Inner Child Oracles. I want to get them because I do get a lot of inner child stuff coming up when I'm working with clients. Speaking of, y'all, my Black Friday sale, weekend sale is almost over. I think I'm going to get rid of it after this live. It was supposed to end on Monday. I forgot today's Tuesday. All right, so okay, it should be there. So the cards that we are dealing with right now they're not there. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you kidding me? Wait. Breakdown, shakedown. Now the song is in my head. They should be there. Why are they not there? Okay, I gotta look for them because these are my favorite cards to use, and I don't know why they're not there. I thought I put them there. Oh, I missed it. Sorry, can't add it. What do you mean? How did I get a violation? You know, these people are so weird. Why are you telling me I can't add it? All right. For some reason they said, oh, because they said that I had a fake live. These people are so weird. Couldn't add it. View violation. Sorry. It's distracting me. Violation. Live violation. Removal of all products from... What? What was the violation about? Unoriginal content. No, it's not reasonable. Hold on. I followed the related policies, still did this. Thank you for the feedback. I don't understand. Anyway, whatever. Screw you, buddy. If you go to any video on my page, I usually have it linked, so you'll be able to see it. The cards that I'm using, whatever. It's all good. This just wasted my time. Appeal violations. I just want to know if I can appeal it, because you don't want to have any. Will you let me appeal it? No. They will not let me. Okay, appeal it. Oh, my device is heating up. I am, hold on, live. This is not pre-recorded. This is a real-time live. Your bots suck. I'm sorry. Your bots made a mistake. Hopefully that works. I don't know. But violations aren't good. You're not supposed to have any. How do I take a picture? Hold on. How do I take a picture? Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I hope you guys are still there. I'm sorry. Confirm. And send it there. Okay. It's just stupid business. Okay, it's submitted. How is your appeal submission? 1. Okay. Anyway, I'm done. If I lost y'all, I lost y'all. I hope I didn't, but whatever. Beep, 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 beep. I'm trying to get out of it, though. Got it. Out. Get out. There we go. I'm sorry, y'all. But if you don't appeal violations while you're live, then they will not allow you to appeal. So you have to do it while live. Why is my phone overheating? Okay. Hold on. Let me put a different charger just in case. Because I don't want what happened last time to happen again. I got these from TikTok Shop too. You did? Okay. If I have to, you should be able to send me a picture. Well, okay. I think I got to be your friend. So afterwards, I'll do it. And then I'll just try to get it. Look at that. You see what we ended up on? Because that is heartbreak. Because, you know, I don't trust the guy who now owns TikTok. Like, I don't. I do not. They try to get rid of anybody who is I don't even want to say liberal, because I'm not liberal. I'm just human. I'm not conservative either, because I feel like that's a misnomer. I'm just a human being who likes to be fair. I don't know what's hard about being fair. There we go. There's the charge. What's hard about being fair? Okay. There we go. That should work. Oh, it could? Oh, well, at least I'm on YouTube and Substack and YouTube, Substack, Facebook, Instagram. I'm going to do Snap. I'm going to try Snap, because I hear Snap's not as bad. All right. Yeah, we got to expose the truth, I swear. Okay, so let's get to Bradley. Okay, Bradley. Let's get the energy foundation of Admiral Bradley. Admiral Bradley. How is he feeling about this whole situation in which his name has been thrown under the bus? Let's get Bradley.